if they do what they're supposed to do.
We don't know. That's the problem.
Well, they don't know.
They just don't
why,
know what's
why?
selling.
Okay.
And they're selling them.
Yep.
So Don, it's funny because we had Mayor Shoemaker was just on last week, and that's one of the things. I'm a business growth guy. I think that's my most favorite place on earth to be. I don't really like running companies, but I like growing. I like the vision. I like the execution. And I think that's how I grew my own organization into multiple companies and then later with a successful exit. But the mayor was on and I asked, how are we measuring the EDC? Is there a scorecard? What is the scorecard? Are there contacts? Are you out there? How are we doing this? And don't get me wrong, we need a lot of people, but when times are getting tight, it's not the time to pull back the leash. It's the time to open up the gates and let's get aggressive, because I think you said it in the first couple minutes. Chino heard it, and it was that we're competing against everybody now.
No question.
More now than ever with AI, with the internet, with everyone tuning in. Sault Ste. Marie's open for business. We want to have you here. Come on. Drop us a line, because Don's here, Steve's here, I'm here, even Chino. I don't know how good
Before
advice.
Brad says it, Chino wants to know, why is no high-speed trains here?
Oh, no. Now we'll get to that. That's
No,
later, that's
no,
later in the
no,
segment.
I know he's going to ask
I
it.
want to answer when.
Let him answer it.
But I'll answer it later.
We will get to it. I promise. I promise. It's.
I want to make sure he says it before you say it.
I'm going to tell you another stat. Everybody forgets this stat, including our local political representatives. 90% of all business growth comes from within. Doesn't come from without. Comes from within. Brad, you know somebody, he says, I'd like to set something up. I'm looking at Northern Ontario, or I'm looking to come to Ontario, or I'm looking to develop something. Hey, come to Sault Ste. Marie.
Right.
Okay. There's where Sudbury, you mentioned it earlier, there's where Sudbury shines, because they're always selling. Everybody's selling, okay?
And they're selling them.
Yeah.
You go down to the Miners Prospector Mining, the PDAC, the big show for mining.
Yep.
There's a Sudbury night. Sudbury hosts a night, and they invite everybody.
It's getting big.
I remember, although one time we do business in Sudbury, so we got to go in, but they're like, why are we letting the Sioux guys in? I'm like,
but you know what? I sit on NOHFC, and one of the things that I probably have to say I've enjoyed more than anything else, because I've gotten to know other business people from basically the Winnipeg border, okay?
Isn't that
to
great?
the other, okay?
That's the most interesting.
Okay, and we're all in the same boat. Some of us do things better than others.
Yep.
But we are a collective, okay? Northern Ontario is a unique community. Okay?
Absolutely.
And we have to be there for each other. But again, you asked the mayor, so I'm going to. I wish I'd given you a question. How many times have your individuals gone out to see the Sault Ste. Marie major business? Not major. Forget Algoma Steel, because they've worked with that. But go see the medium-sized guys, the smaller guys. How do we help you? How many offices have they walked in to say, what would you like to know? Do you know that you can get apprentices, okay, that are 50% paid for or more through NOHFC? We'll help you. Do you know that?
So I know that.
No, but do you know how many don't?
We don't know. That's the problem.
Well, they don't know.
They just don't know that,
why,
And
why
you
aren't these things being? Why aren't they going out and saying that?
Because no one is accountable. Everyone, and we have an episode on this, and you could go back, because headlines are the announcements. That's it. There's no juice behind it. And what we need is people that are held accountable. We are in a competitive landscape. We need to put our hunters out there to go and hunt. And then when we do that, we need the bureaucrats to cut the red tape, to allow businesses to perform businesses and step out of the way, because it's already hard enough if we're competing and we're going head to head. I love Canada and I love Sault Ste. Marie. I love Ontario, but we have the biggest partner in my companies. You had 7. Well, you actually had 8, because the 8th partner is the government, because they're taking 50. They're a silent majority.
62%.
And you know what? I do not mind the government taking if they do what they're supposed to do. And that's provide, I'll come back, the infrastructure. Okay. And I think that in most cases, they try to do that. Okay. But let business develop business. When we say, as you say, cut the red tape, then cut the damn red tape.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you mentioned NOHFC. We have a great reach actually. The show is 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
So we've been live for 2 weeks. We have over 20,000 views.
Wow.
Across our platforms. Primarily, we're growing. So everyone out there, we appreciate the like, subscribe, and all of that stuff because that's what helps us bring guests like Don that are going to inform the people at home and all you guys out there. If you want to move here, you want to come here, this is where to find it. Right here. Reach out. But more importantly, Don, could you tell everyone what NOHFC does?
No, what we do is support business growth and development. If you're looking to start a business, if you're looking to grow a business, okay, and develop a business or research, or one of the people and talent, which is we help with the apprenticeships, okay, bringing apprenticeships on and interns. They're an easy go. We also will help our Indigenous develop, and our budget runs approximately $100 million a year that we give back into Northern Ontario to develop the businesses in Northern Ontario.
Exciting.
Well, it is, but to give you another thing, one of the lesser users of NOHFC and its ability.
Don't tell me it's Sault Ste. Marie.
Yes, it is. Okay. Now, if you look at overall dollars, no,
Chino's rolling his eyes.
if you're looking at Sault Ste. Marie and its overall dollars, we do very well.